Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet, voice you know with the news you trust studio, sponsored by Grain Equipment Company, where innovation meets execution. I'm Dale Menyo. Joining me is Adam Conrad, General Manager of Axis Seed Ohio. I catch up with him at the Wayne County Fair, where they just made their Junior Fair Board check presentation. One more to go yet this year. Adam, give us a quick update. You drove in from Richwood. What did you notice in crops as you moved to the Wayne County area?
The further you go north across the state in general, things are greener, things are further behind, and things are better. As you go from north to south, you see the opposite. I mean, we're really dry in southern Ohio and even into central Ohio. We're seeing a lot of corn shelling going on, even some beans being harvested. And you get up here and everything's green and beautiful still. And
I noticed
and
the pastures
good.
coming in. The cows had it down. It was green, but there wasn't much of it.
Good to see that somewhere in the state they're doing well, and hopefully they can help out the rest of the state feed some of these lots over the winter here.
Yeah, so. Matt was to a drought meeting at the Morgan County Fair, and they were talking about the gallons and gallons and gallons of water being hauled in to keep livestock going, chopping some silage and feeding it each day because pasture wasn't available. So we're going to see a really diverse set of combinations by the time we get through harvest is what that really looks like. You said some in the area above what their expectations were, a lot below. What are you seeing?
I would say in the central Ohio area, I think that we're about where we thought we were going to be. Definitely not a great crop, but not a complete catastrophe either. And in southern Ohio, I think they're kind of where they thought they would be. It's pretty rough down there. Up here, nothing that I've heard that's been done other than some silage chopping, but we had a plot day up here in the Worcester area a week ago. Just based off of me looking at stuff, it looks pretty darn good. So I think they could have a really good crop.
Yeah, given the options of what, some areas are so extreme, it's like, the new burning ban in a lot of the states put out. We have friends that went camping and got to the campgrounds and found out they couldn't have a campfire and couldn't cook. Well, that kind of changes your plans. Yep. You can get around that, but you can't get around a few hundred acres that are 4 or 5 inches short in the last 2 months. So.
Yeah, pretty obvious. All you got to do is look at the nearest pond or creek, and it's as low as most of us can ever remember seeing it.
As you look to disease this year, any updates on tar spot moving, other things, value of fungicides in a dry year, any of that strike home?
Yeah, tar spot, obviously, every year it seems like we're seeing it in more areas or more widespread. We're excited about some of the new products these breeders are coming up with that maybe not fully keeping it away, but if it can keep it off for an extra week or two, that's the difference in a lot of times. So
we'll call it insurance. We can't guarantee you won't have a problem, but we can minimize the damage, if you will.
Yeah, so there's a lot of money and a lot of time being spent on how to handle that. And so I don't think that I saw a whole lot statewide that I would consider yield limiting, but we definitely saw it everywhere. And I think just the year and how fast things moved along and how much heat we've had maybe progressed the crop fast enough that we didn't see it be as yield limiting as it has maybe in the past.
And thank you, Adam Conrad from Axis Seed, Ohio. Back with more after this.
Get ready for the 62nd Annual Farm Science Review, September 17th, 18th, and 19th. It's more than a farm show. Explore over 600 exhibitors across 2.6 million square feet, providing equipment, services, and education for farms of all types and sizes. Tickets can be purchased at participating OSU Extension offices and agribusinesses, as well as online. Visit fsr.osu.edu to buy your Farm Science Review tickets now and plan your show visit. We look forward to seeing you at the 62nd Farm Science Review, September 17th, 18th, and 19th.
In any year, your best harvest is only a few upgrades away. Seed Consultants exclusively serves the Eastern Corn Belt, combining our deep knowledge of local conditions with high-performing products fit for your acres. Most importantly, our customized services put our products and your business in a position to succeed. We help you start with better to grow your best. Visit seedconsultants.com to learn why our products and services are simply better.
Today's weather is brought to you by Seed Consultants, simply better performance. Here's the forecast. Sunny, warm, and dry over Ohio. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin. Let's take a look at your forecast update. No change to the thought process except for the fact that we're fairly confident now Francine does not have a chance to throw anything significant into southwest Ohio. Temperatures warmer today than yesterday, tomorrow warmer than today, and that's going to be the story for the rest of the week. Just a slow build in temperatures. Humidity values stay relatively comfortable through the rest of this week. And thanks, Ryan. Time now for the midday market analysis provided by Enlist Mercantile and sponsored by Brandt, helping growers take control for over 70 years.
I'm Ryan Metzger with Lice Mercantile, providing your crop rating recap. National corn Good to Excellence was rated down 1% to 64%, which is substantially better than where we were at this time last year, which was clocked at 52%. The national soybean Good to Excellence was held steady at 65%, which again is substantially better than the 52% we had at this time last year. Please visit our website at licemercantile.com to learn more about our grain marketing program and crop insurance services.
And thanks, Ryan. Today's market's brought to you by Seed Consultants, simply better performance. December corn down 1.5 at 4.05 3/4. March down 1.5 at 4.24 November beans down 20 cents at 9.98. January down 19.5 and now at $10.16. The December wheat's up 7 1/4 at 5.75 3/4. Next July, new crop wheat up 7 1/2 at 6.11 3/4. In livestock, October cattle down 42, October lean hogs down a dime. This is the Ohio AgNet.